I'm Jason Hoffman. My goal is to help you have the confidence to just press go live. Most of the viewers of this channel are going to have access to more than one camera. I may be talking about the camera in their smartphone or the web camera that's in their computer, laptop, their streaming camera, but most of the folks that tune into this channel are going to have choices when it comes to how they operate in a Zoom, in an online meeting type call. At the time of the making of this video, more than half of you are still using a webcam. So today we're going to look at a 4K AI tracking, fully featured software, voice controlled, hand gesture, 1 to 1.5 inch CMOS sensor, USB 3.0, desk mode, hand tracking, eighth wonder of the world. It is the Obsbot Tiny 2. Retail price of $329, and so we need to ask the question, is it worth upgrading from my regular webcam? Maybe the one that's built into my laptop, maybe the one that I've got perched up on the monitor at my office. We'll compare it to the Rockware R16, just a typical webcam. Does a great job, it's fine, but is the Obsbot Tiny 2 a worthwhile upgrade with the features that it offers? And then we will ask the question, will it stream a baseball game? Folks, you know that if I put a camera in my hands, I want to know if it's going to be able to stream a baseball game. So we'll answer that question at the end of this video. Now, I need to tell you, the Obsbot's packaging is just next level. It is so clean. It is so simple. It is not extra. It is just a beautiful set of packaging. They include a hard-shelled, soft-covered carrying case. And it's going to have the Obsbot Tiny 2 inside. It's going to have that USB 3.0 cable. It's going to have a USB-C to A adapter in case you need that. And it's going to have this monitor / laptop mount that has a magnetic, a metal, flip out surface so that you can put this in a variety of different positions. The bottom of the Obsbot Tiny 2 is both magnetic and it has a 1/4-20 mount. So we have the ability to have great options for mounting this little camera. Now, I want to start here. When compared to the Insta360, the Obsbot Tiny 2 takes a little bit of heat for not being able to take vertical video. Now, I don't know if it's a software upgrade since those reviews came out, but I'm going to show you something about the Obsbot Tiny 2. If I'll take this camera and I'll rotate it sideways, let's go ahead and make sure it is, yeah, there it is. So rotating it sideways is going to reorient the software itself so that it does do vertical video. I'm looking at my laptop screen so that I can see when I change it to the portrait orientation, it's going to remove a couple of the features in the AI mode. This is an on-purpose type of feature, not just something that is half-baked when you turn it sideways. We're actually getting vertical video in the Obsbot Tiny 2. It just takes changing the orientation of it. I'm going to flip it back and we'll continue on. If you find this video enjoyable, would you mind smashing that like button? It's the best way for YouTube to let me know I need to be making more kinds of content like this. So I mentioned that it is a fully featured software suite with the Obsbot Tiny 2, and there are many features that will be very useful for streaming, for meeting, for recording. This software is going to allow you all kinds of AI abilities. It's going to allow you to set presets. It's going to allow you to do zone tracking. I'm not going to walk through each step, but there have been several reviews that have done a great job, and the best one that I have seen is Level Up with Mike Newman. I'll leave a link in the description of this video so you can go over and see his step-by-step for every feature of the Obsbot Tiny 2 software, the Obsbot webcam software. It is highly impressive. Now, there is a remote available for the Obsbot Tiny 2. It's an extra $39 from their website right now. It doesn't come with the box, but if you're going to be doing a lot of group presentation or group streaming type events, you might consider investing in the remote as well. And the video quality from this massive sensor is impressive. The 85-degree field of view You can hold your hand up for gesture tracking or gesture control. I've just stopped the tracking. We'll turn tracking back on. And it has no, I'm going to walk away and we'll use the Obsbot Tiny 2 mic for a second. It has no problem following you. It will track you in whatever direction you're headed. It will track you as you sit down. It has plenty of overhead to go. I believe there's a 340 or 350 degree rotation to this little axis that gives you your panning ability, so it's going to catch anything in the room. Your gestures also include the ability to zoom in or zoom out. I did that backwards. You can have it zoom either direction. You can actually speak to it. If you pause in your speech, Tiny, unlock me. Just the spoken word can give you access to the features of this webcam. Position 1. Position 2. Position 3. Track me. Low light is no problem for the massive sensor on the Tiny 2. So if you're streaming your gaming session, you're going to look great in the low light that you need for that gaming time. AI tracking in this device is more advanced than in any other consumer webcam right now, including the Insta360. Some reviewers have questioned why there's a hand tracking mode, but I can definitely see the point of hand tracking. So let's turn on hand tracking mode for a second. Hand. All right, it's going to look for my hands. Oh, there it is. And I've got it set for right-handed hand tracking. Okay? Where did you go? There we are. All right, so make sure that's the truth. Yeah, it is right-handed hand tracking. So if I'm trying to show you something, it's going to hold my right hand in view in hand tracking mode. It is my opinion that all of those Amazon live streamers who are selling their wares, all of them need this camera because they're always trying to show off something that they're trying to sell. Right here on YouTube, RJ the Bike Guy, he needs this camera. That guy is always working on something with his hands, and to do hand tracking for something like bicycle repair would be amazing, and you get that with the Obsbot Tiny 2. It's all pixel focus, means that you'll get accurate, fast focusing as things in the frame change. It has a whiteboard mode, so if I have a whiteboard in the frame with me and I put it in whiteboard tracking mode, it's going to keep that in the frame, so it's highlighting what I'm trying to present in whiteboard mode. Okay, so great features, but is it worth replacing your current webcam? As we compare a Rockware R16 to the Obsbot Tiny 2, now it's also a 4K webcam. It also is USB 3.0. It's going to give us a 110 degree field of view as opposed to the 85 degree field of view we have on the Obsbot, which makes my arms look really long when I do this. I don't do that a whole lot in my Zoom calls, but you see what I'm talking about. Now, I do have a remote that comes with this unit, and it does give me a little bit of feature availability. There's a menu that pops up on top of the screen that will allow me to make adjustments to what the camera is producing for me. Not bad. We'll take it. Then I also have many features on the remote itself, and it does have its own form of tracking. Now, the lens does not move. There's no pan, tilt. It's all digital tracking. It's going to let you zoom in and out, which is handy. I mean, you don't always want that 110 degree field of view, but if you've got more than one person, okay. And then you can square up what you're looking at with the toggle wheel. Home button in there is going to take you back out to a full shot. And then we'll try the tracking feature. So let's turn it on. Let's decide which one we're running. We're going to run target tracking first. Running target tracking. Okay, so it's going to find me. You're supposed to see the way it follows you move as well. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And you lose the ability to zoom when you've got tracking turned on. The other option for tracking is auto framing. And so I'm going to switch it over to auto framing on. Okay, so now it's going to auto frame me. Its own version of artificial intelligence is going to put me where it thinks I need to be. If I move a little bit, it's going to do its best to center me back up, I guess is really what it's doing there. But again, you lose the ability to zoom or to pan, either one, so we'll turn that back off. Goes back out to its full size shot, and then we can set it the way we want it again to a much more reasonable field of view here. Okay, so in terms of image quality, tracking ability, software, all things AI, the Tiny 2 beats the Rockware R16 hands down, no doubt about it. And it is my opinion that it would be worth the cost to upgrade if you're spending any time at all in online meetings. But we still haven't answered the question, will it stream a baseball game? 9 or 10 hour battery life. See if it'll. Oh, it is. Not that I'm going to try to track anything with this Facebook game because I don't want any of my players to do that. But if it'll focus this far away, webcam. All right, good, clear view for this infield shot. Let's zoom in a little bit, see if we can hang on to that. We'll go ahead and hit preset 2. Ah, beautiful, clear. Man, I've got that set on 1080-30 right now, and that is a beautiful shot. Let's see about taking it live. Studio.youtube.com. We'll hit the go live button here, and we're going to choose, instead of stream, this is the screen that I'm used to seeing when I am making sure I'm going live through RTMP, but I'm going to go live using a webcam. All right, do have to have a title. They'll go Tiny 2 Test. We'll go next. Well, all the stuff, but it's going to be a private. I'm not going to take this live for everybody to see. That'd be cheating, wouldn't it? I'm going to do it right now. All right, this is where, in this stream period, this is where we choose our webcam and our microphone. So I'm going to choose the Tiny 2 stream camera as my camera. I'm going to choose the Tiny 2 microphone as my microphone. And I don't know that it's better or worse than the MacBook microphone. You can use whichever one you think is the better one. You can plug one in and have a really good microphone if you're going to do play-by-play, but I'm just testing out this little camera, so that's what we're going to test the microphone as well. Here we go, live, as though we're at a baseball game going. I've got presets rocking and rolling. There's preset number 1, preset number 2, preset number 3. And folks, I could stream a baseball game. And we'll zoom out a little bit. We're gonna run this around here. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, the answer to our question is, yes, you can stream a baseball game with the Obsbot Tiny 2. There it is, proof. We are live right now, private stream on my YouTube channel at the ballpark with my laptop, and we are streaming what could be a baseball game. All 3 presets, as it pans with the PTZ head there, fit within that diamond of a chain link fence. So the Obsbot Tiny 2 webcam. It is impressive in its features. It's impressive in its ability to deliver quality video. Will you be diving in on an upgrade to your webcam? Let me know in the comments, and I want to let you know that there is a coupon code in the description. There's also a purchase link there if the Obsbot Tiny 2 is in your future.